Welcome back to the channel. IPOB just revealed something shocking. They say the federal government of Nigeria is still prosecuting Nnamdi Kanu under laws that don't even exist anymore. Laws that were scrapped years ago. And at the same time, over 150 innocent people were killed in Benue State. Yet the government responded slowly. This isn't just about a courtroom, it is about what the government is hiding. Who are they protecting? And how ordinary Nigerians are being used as political tools. Stay with me until the end, because what I'm about to reveal could shake the foundation of this trial and expose a legal national failure. IPOB's statement exposed. On June 24, IPOB released a statement that made headlines across pro-democracy platforms. Watch this.
Nnamdi Kanu Makala nyaga mozo memesabu nozo kana Iba jabu di kesidika Iba jabu no dogu ridinna Iba wakameli nanuwa Iba nikenja banyo dogu Jonathan ani bundibo ani nache Yaba jali jagana Aya kuku kukiji Idiri deli 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 Wanya zoza wani wania Wase no bodo Wanya beli bebu wania Wase no bodo When you believe Ibanalwa ni no mume Ibanalwa ni no mume Onya baba lebu omania Onya funo baloso Ewe dike no kono Ogweza joba dike Oh, Onya ya na wania Umi banalwa ni no mume Ibanalwa ni no mume Onya baba lebu omania Onya funo baloso Everybody can go now, always a job I did. Oh, we are on Ayana, my dear. Kitty Jackson, you go to Ayana, my dear. Celebrate, and see it. Let's go, my dear. Take it. You go to Ayana. Nnamdi Kanu Makala nyaga mozo memesabu nozo kana Iba jabu di kesidika Iba jabu no dogu ridinna Iba wakameli nanuwa Iba nikenja banyo dogu Jonathan ani bundibo ani nache Yaba jali jagana Aya kuku kukiji Idiri deli 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 money one year. Was it no good? When you believe a woman here, was it no good? When you believe.
They say the federal government is still trying Nnamdi Kanu with outdated laws, specifically the 2023 Terrorism Prevention Act, which was repealed in 2022. They call these charges legally incompetent, a clear abuse of court process. No name victims, no physical evidence, just propaganda dressed up as law. That is a bold statement, but it raises a critical question. If the law are no longer valid, why is this case still ongoing? Why this is a legal bombshell? In any functioning democracy, you can't prosecute someone using a law that no longer exists. It is like arresting someone for breaking a rule that was removed from the constitution years ago. That is what IPOB is saying. They believe the government is clinging to these repeal laws because they don't have anything else. No new proof, no new charges, just outdated laws and old accusations. If this is true, the entire case could collapse. And not just collapse, but reveal the government's desperation. At the same time, Benue is burning. While this legal storm continues in courtroom, another storm is tearing lives apart. Between June 13 and 16, over 150 people were killed in Benue State. Attacked in their homes by suspect herdsmen, children, mothers, elders, burn, shoot, and chase through bushes left to die. And what did the government do? It took 5 days before the president visited. By then, it was too late. No arrest, no justice, just silence. Can you see the pattern? What to do? These two stories, Kanu's trial and Benue's Massacre, have in common. Distraction. That is what IPOB is alleging. They say the federal government is using Kanu's trial as a way to divert attention from its failure in Benue, from the insecurity, from the mass killings, the political game. This is no longer just a legal matter. It is a political chessboard. A powerful voice like Nnamdi Kanu locked away for years. Meanwhile, killers walk free in Benue. If the government can delay justice or use dead law to prolong punishment, it sends a message. We control the law, we decide who gets justice, and that message is dangerous. If this story makes you pause, if something about this feels wrong, then don't keep it to yourself. Share this video. Let more people ask the same question, because silence helps no one. Let's be clear, the Terrorism Prevention Act of 2013, repealed in 2022, the Custom Act, repealed in 2023. IPOB legal team say the charge still being used come directly from this outdated law, meaning they are legally dead, no longer usable. If the court agrees, the only possible outcome is this: total dismissal and freedom. No evidence, just accusations. After years of trial, the federal government has produced 5 witnesses, and yet no direct evidence, no video, no document linking Kanu to terrorism, not even one named victim. They have only presented species and a transmitter, which brings us to the next point. What is happening in Benue deserves more attention. While lawyers argue inside courtroom, Benue is turning into a graveyard. Families are burying the dead. Farms are empty. Schools closed. Survivors displaced, and still the government response minimal, late, lifeless. This is not a side story. What this tells us, these two cases expose something bigger. The federal government's priorities control the voices, ignore the people, silence the leaders who challenge them, and ignore the citizens when their village burn. That is the hard truth we must confront. What happens next? So what next? Kanu's lawyers are preparing a no-case submission. They will argue that the charges have no legal foundation. If successful, the case could end in July. But don't relax yet. The government may come up with new charges or even ignore the ruling entirely. Meanwhile, in Benue, the fear continues and the killers are still out there. If you have made it this far, that means you care. So subscribe and stay with us because we will follow this case and we will not look away. From Benue either, your voice is part of the solution. Right now, Nnamdi Kanu is sitting in detention, being tried with laws that no longer exist. And the people of Benue are digging mass graves. This is the reality of Nigeria today. Justice is delayed for some, completely ignored for others. But in both cases, the result is the same: pain and silence, unless we speak. The pattern of delayed tactics. Since 2021, we have seen this play before: adjournments, missing witnesses, new charges, then more delays. IPOB's legal team say this is intentional to keep Kanu locked up without ever proving anything. This is not justice. This is punishment without trial. Benue's cry for help ignored for years. Benue crisis didn't start last week. It has been years. Village after village destroyed. Thousands dead. Government after government promised to act. And yet, nothing changed. Why? Is it because the attackers are Fulani herdsmen and some people in power want to protect them? These are the questions the people of Benue are asking. International silence. Where is the international community? Where is the UN, the African Union, the United States, the UK? IPOB has submitted legal letters to all of them and still silence. No sanctions, no statements, no pressure. Is oil more important than human lives? If we don't act now, Kanu may rot in DSS custody for years and more villages in Benue may fall with no justice. This is no longer a legal battle. It is a fight for Nigeria's soul. And the question is not what the government will do next. The question is, what will we do? We will speak, we will demand better, or we will just watch and wait for the next tragedy.
Onye du IPOB, o meriwo n'izu, onye ya abakare, mama daora, olabori meri Nnamdi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's three. Olabori meri Nnamdi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's three. Olabori meri Nnamdi bụ onye du IPOB, o meriwo n'izu, mmiri ya abakare, mama ndawora, olabori meri Nnamdi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's three. Olabori meri Nnamdi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's three. Olabori meri Nnamdi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's three. Olabori meri Nnamdi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's three. Olabori Nnamdi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two, and Python that's three. Olabori meri